Hi guys, welcome back to Giz Grills, and we're on day 3 of our Fireflyathon. And today, you guessed it, we're doing chicken. But we are going to be using the Fireflyathon Porchetta. I'm assuming I'm saying that correctly. Bella. And then we're going to finish it off with our Firefly tangy Alabama white sauce. Sweet home Alabama. I know, voice of an angel. But first things first, I'm going to take this here chicken and I'm going to chop it up. I'm going to butcher it down. I'm going to take the legs, the wings, the breast. I'm even going to take out the rib cage of the chicken breast so we can carve it like so. We're going to strip the thighs out of it and we're going to strip them down so they are boneless. You know what I mean? And we're going to smother the whole lot in the old Firefly Porchetta, and then we're going to smoke them in our TRAEGER over here. So are you ready? Now, it ain't pleasant. I ain't going to lie to you. I could make it up. Tell you it's pleasant, but it ain't pleasant. I'm going to have to cut this backbone out so I can make my life a lot easier when I cut this chicken down. And away she goes. Yeah, I was in the pub the other day. Anyway, this fucking can of Coke come flying over across the top of the bar and hit me right in the head. Don't worry, I'm not hurt. It was a soft drink. I know. I hear myself saying it, but I can't stop myself. That's my problem, you see? I can't stop myself. Hey-oh, where'd you go? Right, let's get this backbone out. Here she comes. Happy days. Now, I always say, if you wanted to turn that in stock, knock yourself out. I ain't doing it. You know what I mean? We're going to get a bit of the old fucking kitchen roll. I like it so. Get rid of those nasty bits out of there. We are going to do a little bit of housekeeping down here and all. It's always nice when they've got it nice and trimmed downstairs, isn't it? I like it so. There we go. Then very straightforward, guys. We're going to turn her over. Put a bit of pressure on there, like so. Give her a crack. And then we start. First things first, the way I do it is entirely up to you, whichever way you want to do it. I like to take the leg and the thigh off first. Okay, let's get them out of the way. We will work on those in a minute, all right? Repeat the process this side as well. There's nothing in the way to stop it coming off. Just make sure you've got a very sharp knife, all right? Then, I like to take this off because I'm going to leave the drumstick on. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So I'm going to cut those bits off there and all. Same again over here. Until we're left with the breast like that. Some people say breast is best. I'm an arse man myself, so I wouldn't agree with that. And then, what I am going to do, turn this fella over upside down, and then I'm aiming to get this rib cage. Here's the rib cage in here. I want to get rid of that. So I am literally going to follow the line of the rib cage down there. Now, there's probably a lot of butchers out there going to start fucking hollering and shouting. I don't know what else I meant to say. This is the way I do it. You don't want to do it this way, knock yourself out. But what this does do is it makes it nice and easy to carve it up because the rib cage isn't there. You'll see what I mean when we get to that stage. I'm just going to cut out this rib cage like so. Now, obviously, there is that jelly backboney bit, but I'll show you what I'm going to do with that as well. Now, I've just sharpened this knife up, so she is pretty fucking warm. Do you know what I mean? There we go. I went for a big chicken, so I'm a greedy fucker. And that's when using the old shears comes in handy, because I'm going to cut that right down there and all. There we go. Look at that. Bosh. See you later, alligator. Now you can see in there is still a bit of the old doobery, the ridge, whatever, I don't even know what you want to call that, I'm being honest. See that ridge is still there. That is like the breast, I don't know what you call that bit, but it's going. I'm going to swish you around so I can get right underneath it. I don't want that, and you'll see why when the time comes. It's going. There she goes. That's off. This fucking knife is sharp though. There we go. Look at that. See you later, alligator. And then have a little feel around, because it's always nice to have a feel around, isn't it? You know what I mean? Never know what you find. I've got a few sharp edges there. I'm going to take those off and all. That can go. Watch your pinkies. And same again in there. That can go. And then guys, what you're left with is a double breast as a crown, really. But I like to leave these little drumsticks on the end. That's up to you whether you want to do that or not, knock yourself out. But personally, I do. I think it looks quite pretty with those sticking out there, like, you know. And then, that's the breast done. Right, with regards to the old wings, all I'm going to do is I don't like that little bit down there. I don't see the point of it personally. So that's going and all. And then we're left with a full wing, like so. Same again over here. Oh, make sure you get it in the right piece, right by the knuckle. That can go and all. Okay, then we have got our leg and our thigh. Wherever you can feel that end of that, there it is there, like so. Then we've got our drumstick. One, I'll leave that there a sec. Do the same one over here. Feel your way along till you feel the joint. There it is. You should slide straight through, apart from that little bit at the end there. So we've got our 2 drumsticks. Then we're left with our chicken thighs. Now, we've got to get rid of the bone, guys. I don't want that, because we're going to do boneless thighs as well. Now, there is still a bit of rib cage in there. That can all go. Get rid of it all. You don't want it. Well, I definitely don't want it. That can go. And then we're left with the thigh bone, whatever you want to call that. We're going to cut down the side of there, like so. Down the side of there, like so. I say. And then I like to lift it up. That can go. Whenever I do chicken thighs, always run your fingers down. Look, there's some cartilage in there. Can you see that? We don't want that either. So that can go. Anything the other side? Get out of it. Anything this side? No. One boneless chicken thigh there. Repeats the process over here. We still, like I said to you, we have got a bit of rib cage in there. That can go. Shears coming handy again, don't they? You know what I mean? I feel like I'm shearing a sheep here. Bit of rib over there. That can go. At the end of the day, guys, what you leave behind is what you want to eat. And I know it's a waste. And I know you can make a lovely stock out of everything that I put in there, but I can't be fucking bothered. You know, I could pretend to you that I could. You know what I mean? I could say to you, oh, I made a lovely stock out of that. But, you know, I'd be lying. Over there, under there, round the back of there. Take that bone out. And same again, guys. Run your fingers down. Search for something that you don't want to bite into and break a fucking tooth. Do you know what I mean? Clean as a whistle. All right. So we have got 2 chicken wings, 2 chicken drumsticks, a couple of boneless thighs, skin on, and then the piece de résistance. We have our double breast crown, which is going to cut lovely. You know what I mean? Next stage. Now, in order, because this is our Firefly, because this is our Fireflyathon, all right, we don't want to mix with any of the flavours, so I'm not going to use a mayonnaise binder or nothing like that. What I am going to do is I'm going to use the old back of a spoon, open up the skin on this here breast, because I want to get it on that as well as. And then I was going to give everything a little spray with the old Popeyes missus, underneath, on the top. And I'm going to take our Firefly Porchetta, you know what I mean? I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that correctly. I ain't going to hold up my head up and say I'm 100% sure. I'm going underneath, lovely, both sides, and that. You know what? I'm going to go this way. The old wind's getting hold of us now. Look, it's a nice bit of time in there. I can smell it. Oh, that smells fucking lovely. Then, before I do the top, just a little trick. I am going to do the bottom. Going to give it a little spray. Somebody wants me. Everyone wants me. Like so. There you go. The wings, the lot. Give that a flip. And then we're going to do the skin. Make sure you get it all, guys. Make sure you get it all. Lovely. Jubbly. Same again. Do the underside on the thighs. Something very similar to that. Should we get it all? What not, waste not. I'm gonna stick these fellas in the fridge. I'll see you in about 2 or 3 hours when we stick these fellas on the old fucking Traeger. And we're gonna finish them off with the old Firefly Tangy Alabama White. Happy days. I'll see you in about 2 to 3. Right, guys, I know I said it'd only be a few hours, but it actually went all night. So these bad boys have been sitting in the fridge the whole evening. They are smelling lovely. Happy days. Next stage, right? We've got the old Traeger over there set at 360. All right, it's going to stick a probe into here, this here breast, which is the thickest part, like so. I'm shooting for about 162, but just before that, I'm going to bring it off, and then we're going to smother her in our Firefly Tangy Alabama White sauce. So hopefully we should get our nice porchetta underneath, happy days, and then baste it off with the Alabama White. We will find out whether these two go together like peas and carrots. Do you know what I mean? Right, next stage, let's bring you over. Let's stick this in the old Traeger, shall we? Now we are going to give her a little bit of a spray for the stickage. Did get a little sizzle there because she's running at 360. And then very straightforward, guys. We're going to take these here bad boys. We're going to take the breast, we're going to stick that right in the middle like so. Listen for the sizzle. Oh, happy days. We're going to get the thighs over this side, the drumsticks and the wings over this side. And guys, I'm going to come back when these bad boys, it's about 160 give or take, do you know what I mean? And then we're going to stick her in the old dish, stick in the white sauce to see where it takes us. So I shall see you then. Right, guys, let's have a quick butcher's. Oh, happy days, look at that. Right, very straightforward. We are going to give these thighs a little flip over. I can't do a lot with that breast, there's nothing I can do with that, it's just stay as it is. The wings are getting a flip, and the drumsticks are getting a flip. Whoa, lovely jubbly. But give this a little turn round so she's looking straight at us like that. It's a bit dark in here. I'll see you when we hit 10. Right, guys, we have hit 160. Here's the plan. We're going to bring it off. We're going to baste her up with this, then she's going back in. Let's get it off. Look at that. It smells fucking magic, I ain't gonna lie to you. We need to get that probe out of there. This needs to go. We don't need that old girl no more. That can be done. Put the old one glove on. Very straightforward, guys. We are going to take our Firefly Alabama white sauce, and we are going to smother literally everything. The only thing I'm going to do, I'm going to turn that breast that way so we'll get the bottom first. Lovely jubbly. We are doing it all, guys. Nothing is going to escape the sauce. Absolutely everything is getting done. We're going to take our little basting brush like so. We're doing front and back. That was at that Friends episode, wasn't it? Front and back. Sods. Happy days. We are going heavy. Then she's going back in to tacky up. I'm going to give this little fella a flip. That's it. I'm going to give these a flip, and then, guys, I'm hitting again. We're going balls deep, guys. It's either full on or fuck all. All right, there we go. Make sure everything gets proper covered. So we are at temp at 160, but I'm going to probably push you to about 165, but at least to this, tacky's up to where I'm comfortable. Nothing is escaping the sauce. When we are looking, something very similar to that bad boy's going back in there. Probably about another 10 minutes and we'll be ready to rock and roll. I'll see you then. Right, guys. We are done. Happy days. Woohoo! Right, I'm reckoning literally about 5 minutes for that bad boy to rest, and then we're going to cut into her and see what our Firefly Porchetta and Alabama white sauce tastes like. Right, I'll see you in 5. Okay, guys, we are rested. Happy days. First things first, I'm going straight in for one of these here wings. Are you ready? Oh. Oh, mate. Oh, that is magic. There is a lovely twang to that. It's like a vinegary twang. Oh, sorry, guys. Going in again. Absolutely beautiful. Nice crunchy skin. Talk about the fucking lot. That is a good start. That fella can go over there. This fella can go on here. Put the old knee grip down. Because here's the plan. We're going to take this here fella here. Oh, look at all that sauce. Happy days. That's going on there. Now, we've got to remember, I took out all that rib cage, didn't I? So now watch. I can quite simply cut straight through, all the way down. Nothing in the way. Happy days. I get a bit right in the middle there. I am going to take a little bit of dipping over that side. Are you ready? Oh, mate. That's bloody lovely. I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm even going to try, put a little bit like that, just to see what this be like as just a dipping sauce without it being cooked. Put that in there, like that. Oh, that is absolutely magic. Come on, go in again. We could literally just pour that all over anything. You know what I mean? It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, I promise you. If you put that in front of anyone, they wouldn't be upset. Now remember, don't forget to push all the fucking buttons, and I'll see you next time.